Hi all and welcome to Ald'ruhn. My name's Billy and this is my Let's Play of Morrowind. We are going to be doing some questing here. I think it has been decided by ourselves. So what do we want to do first? I want to know, like, 'cause these are different gods. Redderin god, okay, so they're not ordinators. They're actually house gods. I like your armour, sir. So, first things first. I want to have a look where Ald'ruhn is on the map. I know we've been here before, but just so I've got it in my head. So it's very close to the Red Mountain, which is just over in that direction. Next, our missions are Thieves Guild, Mages Guild, and Main Quest. So let's have a look at the main quest. Wealthy Trader, Zane Subani. Do you know who Zane Subani is? Nope. So we're looking for a shop. I also really like the architecture here. It's sort of like this bone style jutting out of the land with snail-like buildings. More like a croissant. Oh, that's the Thieves Guild place. We'll keep that in mind. So I'm looking for a merchant, which we are expecting to be Zane Sabani. Oh, cool. What's this over here? Okay, I'm getting very distractible.
I'm waiting.
I want to check these merchants over here first to see if they're applicable, and then go and have a look at this central building. Council club. Oh, so there's multiple council clubs. I wonder what their sort of shared purpose is. So mushrooms are a definite staple to this area, which is understandable. You can understand how they make that. Oh, they make that connection from. Yeah, I didn't think the shops had a closing time. So I want to have a look for an upgrade for my weapon if I can. No, they have the bone mold stuff. Essential feature because they're quite common in the world. Who's this? Bookseller. I have to say, this seems busier than some of the other places we've been. Perhaps we're just hitting a time of day where everyone just happens to be crossing this sort of main path here. So this is a temple, if I'm not mistaken. Done the temple. The one thing we could be missing here is it could just be a random house and not an actual shop. Which is possible. I know how this game likes to do things sometimes. I just assumed when it says an Ashlander who's moved to stop being a nomad and settled in an area to be a wealthy merchant, that you'd probably have a shop, but you don't know, do you? I mean, at this stage, I'm just kind of happy having a look around.
You have something to say to me?
Oh, it's the days where, and to be fair, I don't think they ever got past this, where every single race is just voiced by one person. My favourite. So it's becoming more and more likely that we don't have a shop for this guy. I wonder if we're going to be in bad standing with Thieves Guild for killing him. I mean, we'll find out. Right, so method number 2 for finding this gentleman. Oh, it doesn't actually show up most of the houses. Method number 3, to the internet. Oh, perfect. Genuinely is in here, I think.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it.
Hello? Skeetle. Skeetle. Sounds like I'm saying skittle in a different accent. Shav? He's got to be around here somewhere, right?
My time is precious, so make it quick. So much to remember. What do you want?
My information seems to be not telling the truth, maybe. Unless I'm missing like another section.
I haven't much time.
Apparently there is a room we missed. Are we just in the wrong building?
Tell your friends about this place.
There's no room behind the bar. We're meant to be... Because that website I was just on inferred the Thieves Guild, that he's a part of that. And this isn't a Thieves Guild building. And we know which one is the Thieves Guild building, so let's go try that.
Can we hurry this along?
I'm guessing it's in here.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
I mean, are you annoyed at me? I can't remember the name of the person I'm meant to be speaking to here. Engoth, yeah, that's it. I just want to see if I'm in trouble with the Thieves Guild, to be honest. Considering. A Nord. Engoth. Engoth. We're not having much luck today, finding the people we want. Ah. Hello, Engoth. I've got a job for you. We'll come back to you for that job.
What was that?
I'm not having much luck finding this gentleman, though.
What now?
So apparently this inn is the right place.
A fresh day.
It's not sort of like... Ah, there's some stairs here. That's where we missed it. There we go. I'm Hasur Zain Sabani, Marabou. May you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it, for I am at leisure, and I prefer to be alone with my thoughts. I am a retired trader, I am well-travelled and man of letters, but I am proud of my Ashlander birth and heritage. Business. Yes, you wish to learn of Ashlanders from me. Now, what is it you wish to learn? A curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you're cautious, considerate, and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travellers. Among friends, it's a private thing and subtle with great risks, for the test of a gift is how well it's tailored to the receiver. Yes, a gift that shows you've taken care to learn something in the receiver. For example, I love poetry. No stranger could be expected to know this, but a book of poetry given to me by a stranger shows the giver respects me and has made an special effort to know and please me. But now I have answered your question. I would like some time to myself. Would you excuse me? We know what we need to do. We need to get him some poetry. I'm going to try something here. Because I'm not sure if I do actually need to give him the gift. So let's see if we're going to annoy him by just asking the thing we want to know. Business. Oh, we messed up. So we need to go and get him a gift. Let's go see what the local traders have. It's a good way to get to know the locals, I suppose. I mean, it would be a bit easier if the person upstairs was selling the exact gift we needed. So, is this a trader? I can't remember. Council Club. There's a trader up here, though, so we'll go and ask them for a book of poetry, please. A book of your finest poetry. I imagine the bookseller would be a good place to start. I wonder what's the difference between the towns that choose to have ordinators and the towns that choose to have veteran guards, and if there are other guard types also. Hello, Cadus Calonus. Barter. ABCs for barbarians. Ashlander hymns. I've heard that this book is particularly liked by the person we like. I got to know this by a secret informant who shall not know. But hopefully this will be what we need to progress. So let's dip down here and see what they say. Zain Subani. Business. Thoughtful gift. This is a gift for me. I'm amazed. A copy of Ashland hymns. Simple sentiments, simply stated. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you and I honour your courtesy, Marabou. It will please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nervarine court? There is too much to tell. Here, take these notes. I've written here what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nervarine court, but most of all, if you're visiting the camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And since you ask about the Nervarine court, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because a guiding passion of the Nervarine court is a hatred of their foreigners. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At very least, Ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it's shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an unarmed person who offends them or their clan laws. No Ashlander is fool enough to make war against the Empire. However, such a war might be won. Many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. They worship Great Ashkahan and Hortator, Nervar and Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagothur and his foul host beneath the Red Mountain. The course is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and among the Urishliku do its followers have any influence. Otherwise, Ashlander's tribes share the sentiments of the court, but regard the Nervarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. Return the reincarnated Nervarine. They're a tribe in the northern Ashlanders as Weshgash, in northwest of Vardenfell. Margan. We've been to Margan. Cool. Let's have a look at his notes that he's given us. Zain Subani. Right. Right, again, let's try this one more time. The Ashlanders are direct descendants of the Aldmeri peoples who followed the prophet Veloth into the lands we now call Morrowind. The Ashlanders retain the modest nomadic life and simple ancestor worship of their forebearers, and despise the soft lives and decadent worship of the settled great houses of Dummer cultures. The ways are harsh and unforgiving, and we are a hard people, but there is beauty and honour in our simple lives, and the snobs of the temple and the great houses are fools to dismiss us as crude savages. I could have told you that. Ashlanders and foreigners. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. He's told us that already. Courtesy, yeah. When challenged for sport, it is acceptable to decline. When challenged for honour, it is shameful to decline. Honour challenges come from offence given in speech or actions, or may represent customary formal challenges of status or ritual. Yeah. The prophecies. Yeah, we've heard most of that directly off him. Cool, so we've put together some information. And we can return that to Chaos. Chaos.
My patience is limited.
Do we want a thief or do we want a mage? I mean, we can go and grab both quests, can't we? And then see where they lead us. I do like the way they managed to differentiate these buildings. They do feel really cool. Duties. Speak with Edwina, the guild steward here. Like, you get a lot out of this, even though it's very basic in regards to how much they can actually portray. Edwina? Hello. Have you got duties? Yes, Evoker, there's something you could do for me. I am looking for a copy of the rare dwarven book, Chronicles of Nehu Left. It's a rare dwarven tomb. None of the major guild branches have a copy. It's simply essential to my research. Would you be willing to find a copy for me? Yes. Here's the 250 septims to cover your expenses. Notice that septims and not drakes. Talvani Spy. Trebonius, the Guildmaster. Well, he's certainly a powerful battle mage, but what has he accomplished? I wish the guilds were led by someone who showed more respect for scholarship, especially with all the interesting things here to study in Vardenfell. Simply must have the book. Maybe one of the booksellers has one. Heavy quest to be starting with. I want to find someone who's going to buy my my very expensive soul gems I stole earlier. Any of you? You look like you might sell something. No.
Speak, traveler.
Righty ho. To the Thieves Guild.
I'm listening.
So we want Engoth the Dueler, which I think is down here, wasn't it? Hello. Yes. Alright, yeah, we did actually click the thing. Like I said, my source in the Major School said they'll be gone for a while. Go there and take whatever you want, but be sure to bring me Anarenra's Devil Tanto. I didn't actually read the duty earlier, so... what's your background? Right, cool. I have no idea what to do, but hopefully my journal can tell me. The Guild of Mages in Ald'ruhn is empty, and now that would like be a good time to fetch the Tanto. I mean, so far the Mages Guild hasn't inspired any particular loyalties in me. I'm more than happy to go and rob them blind. We will drop a quick save first, I think. So I doubt the guild is actually empty. So we've been in there. What? I don't understand why you... Oh, that's not nice. So, there is a chance that actually... I'm going to load back in from outside. But there is a chance that actually this quest is not going to conflict. Even though I'm likely to have to kill this guy.
Not long now.
We'll see. I don't imagine they're going to take too nicely to this, but they might have set it up where there's no actual conflict here. Feels weird robbing your own guild. One that I was just in, like, taking a quest as well. I mean, I'm more than happy to do it. It just feels weird, is all. Where are me lockpicks? Is this not good enough? Oh, I'm using a probe, that's why. Yeah, this is a weird setup all in all, I have to say. Major Guild supplies are always going to be here for when I need them. Nothing of use there. Origins of the Mage Guild Charter. I was tempted to read the Origins of the Mages Guild, but yeah, for a Thieves Guild that seems to be mostly about sneaking, there is very little sneaking. Where's my probe? Which, yeah, it all feels a little weird, but I suppose that's just the nature of the beast, really. Nature of the missions we're given. And I have also said that the Thieves Guild seems to have better morals than the Mages Guild, but I do think that was just the guy in... Oh, that's a nice lantern. Oh god, there's just more stuff. Ooh. What's expensive here? So, very heavy, weighs a lot. Relatively light. Weighs a lot, weighs a lot. Okay, there's less of import. We might end up dropping those in all honesty. And a lock. Yeah, the main test against us here seems to be picking locks and then the one combat. I heard a lot of people say that they really like the Thieves Guild as well, so perhaps it does go some places that are a little more unexpected, but at this stage it does still feel a little weird. Come on. Should we use one of our master ones? I feel like we should save our master ones. This is the thrilling gameplay you come here to watch. The absolutely thrilling lockpicking minigame, of which you just hold the mouse button over and click. Are all the doors going to be locked of some way? No. Anything of interest? Oh, cool. A little map. I like that. That's nice. It's a shame that I haven't done more of the quests around here, because I could have formed opinions about the different members of the guild and been like, oh, I particularly want to rob you. Not too complex. Oh, pearls. Yes, please. So apparently we don't like whoever runs the apothecary here. I'm not too interested. Resin. None of this is particularly valuable. Alembic. So we actually, yeah, so we should have saved our master locks for these. Unless the locks are too complex for us, it's not a pick issue. Yeah, it's a us issue, not a pick issue. This is a fancy room. I wonder if the Mages Guild have much call for repairing stuff. What are we here for again? It's a book, isn't it? Why has everyone left as well? Redware Pot, Imperial Cult Altar, Witherspoons. This is the one, isn't it? Oh no, he needs the Tonto. Which I imagine is going to be in this room, in one of these very hard locks. So we might have to use a spell to open this. I think it said something about a small chest. Let's try this one first. I mean, I'll take your money. When it said something about a small chest, guess where I looked? Online. God, steal the Tonto. Where is the Tonto? Tonto. Cage your combat, kill him. Tonto's small locked chest downstairs to the right in the alchemist corner on top shelf. Alchemist corner. It's a shame we don't have the picks necessary to go into some of that more complicated stuff. Ah, we can't get in. Right, we do have an unlocking thing, don't we? 40-60, and this is 65, so that won't do the job. I don't think it will do the job. Where's the unhinging? Unhinging? No. No, definitely didn't work. Oh, buggery. So we're going to go back to this save. What's the plan then? We know we can't do that quest. I want to check it's not bugged it out.
Quickly, Outlander.
Because if we can't then do the Mage's Guild here, we're going to have to move areas again. This is why old games are fun, guys. Sometimes you're really battling against the, not necessarily the systems, but the things that are in place. So let's just pop in here. Okay, so this has not been set up to be bad for us yet. Cool, so I'm going to leave all that. I was just thinking then I should probably cut that section out, but I think it's worth leaving in just to see some of the frustrations that are involved with playing older games. So we can't do that until we level up our lockpicking. But we can continue down the Mage's Guild quest, which, what did he want from me? I might not have actually picked up any of the Mage's Guild quests. This I will skip. Yeah, it was to get the Chronicles, wasn't it? Which I've just got there. So I'm going to try the local bookshop, see how that goes, and if not, we'll leave it for next episode. But we're nearby, and we're already purchased something from the local bookshop once, didn't we? We got some poetry, so it's just up here, isn't it? I really like Ald'ruhn. Ald'ruhn is really cool. Even if we are having some little bits of troubles with it. Bookman, where are you? I've missed him again, haven't I? He's just up here. It's a weird way to have like that in the way of your where you're stood. Chronicles. Doesn't seem to have a copy. Very rare book. You might find a copy in Vivek. Cool. I will. Oh god. I'll leave us by the Silt Strider then, and we can go to Vivek next session to go and get this book for this fine Mage's Guild person. Thingamabob. What's the majig? But yeah, thank you for watching. Ald'ruhn has been not treating us the kindest. We got attacked as soon as we got here, and then the quests haven't been falling in our favour, but at least we are moving in somewhat of a direction. I mean, that's just a brilliant call still. So we shall stand here, overlooking Ald'ruhn, and say, my name's been Billy, thank you for watching, goodbye.